praising his quote-unquote first buddy, Elon Musk, as Musk calls himself, posting several photos of them together at the SpaceX rocket launch in Texas with the quote, "Congratulations, Elon." This is Musk writes in a new op-ed for the Wall Street Journal that his Department of Government Efficiency could push to end remote work for the 1.3 million federal employees approved to work from home, saying, quote, "Requiring federal employees to come to the office 5 days a week would result in a wave of voluntary terminations that we welcome." But will the Trump-Musk incredibly close, overwhelmingly close relationship face its real test when it comes to how the two men view China, an issue where they could not be farther apart? Will Ripley is out front.
Elon Musk was making moves in China years before stepping into U.S. politics. China is Tesla's second biggest market.
We are looking for the very best talent in China.
Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory churns out nearly 1 million cars a year, the company's most productive plant. Musk built strong ties with Chinese leaders, making Tesla the first foreign automaker with full factory ownership in China. Musk even got the government to officially use Tesla vehicles.
We intend to continue making a significant investment and increasing the investment in China.
And he's not done yet. A $200 million mega battery factory is coming soon to Shanghai.
Fight, 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 vote, vote, vote.
Thank you.
But in the Trump 2.0 era, Musk may find himself navigating tricky terrain. President-elect Donald Trump is promising a 60% tariff or more on Chinese imports, a move that could create friction for Tesla's China operations.
This is the classic conflict of interest with having someone like Elon Musk in politics. He's not a politician.
And he's definitely not a China hawk. That could put him at odds with Trump's incoming cabinet, widely seen as the toughest on Beijing in U.S. history.
They allow the Chinese Communist Party to gain access to all of the private data.
Take Secretary of State nominee Marco Rubio, a staunch critic of China, sanctioned twice by Beijing. Rubio has championed human rights in Hong Kong and democracy in Taiwan, positions that clash with Musk. Criticized for these comments last year, seen as siding with authoritarian Beijing over the self-governing island.
Their policy has been to reunite Taiwan with China. From this standpoint, it may be analogous to like Hawaii.
Two power players, two very different views on China, both potentially shaping policy in the second Trump administration.
The potential for fallout is very real.
Some say Musk may serve as a bridge between Beijing and Washington. Others warn his business interests could outweigh U.S. national priorities, creating more problems than solutions. Will Ripley, CNN, Taipei.
All right, out front now, Jonathan Mahler. He is writer for the New York Times Magazine. He has been writing about Elon Musk. And Jonathan, I really appreciate your time. So, Musk has been with Trump pretty much every day since he won the election. Every single photo, those photos that you would get that there was Trump in them. Now it's Trump and Musk. I mean, literally every single one. And you can laugh at it, but then you take a step back and go, wow, what's really going on here? I mean, and to this, Jonathan, look, Musk is already the richest man in the world by far. Been there, done that for him. I mean, what do you think he's really after here? I mean, is this really about running the country, or what's it about, do you think?
Yeah, I think there are a few things going on. I think there are real business interests. In particular, I think right now Musk's companies are under numerous, something like 20 investigations, reviews, inquiries by the federal government. So, he, including one that's maybe particularly significant concerns his self-driving vehicles at Tesla, which are a big part of the future of that company. So that there is real business interest here, and at the same time, I think that Musk is not like other businessmen. He has a kind of another, a little bit weirder agenda, which is, he's a kind of a techno-utopianist who believes that he's kind of building a new world, kind of moving humanity toward a new future, and hence his obsession with colonizing Mars, for instance. And I think he believes that a government where he has a lot of influence and particularly a government where he has a lot of influence that's ready to kind of cut back on all sorts of regulatory oversight, is going to make it a lot easier for him to kind of achieve this other agenda, which is not a purely financial agenda. As I said, it's kind of a somewhat stranger kind of techno-utopian agenda, and it sounds kind of funny, but it's true. I mean, and he's not the only one who kind of is kind of in that category.
Yeah, well, techno-utopian, techno-dystopian. I guess it depends how you look
Yes.
at it. But to have someone,
Right. If you want a computer chip implanted in your brain.
right,
Yeah.
right. And I mean, unelected. I mean, yes, but it is. I think it's going to be something fascinating for all of us to grapple with, because you see the pictures and you smile and you realize it's a real change in the way things are done in this country. All right, Jonathan, thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
Sure.
We'll look forward to talking to you again soon.